They had a profound impact when they first came out, so they're a part of the childhood of so many people. But the films have been shared generationally. You know, parents have shared these movies with their kids and on and on. Why? Because they're charming, because they're filled with heart and character as well as action. They're imaginative. They build on the world we know and our history and take us to fantastic places, you know. But more than anything, they're also love letters to classic filmmaking. I chose 1969 simply because our villain, who's modeled after Werner von Braun, who was a famous Nazi rocket scientist who came to this country and helped us with our Apollo program and our rocket program at NASA, is a character that I thought was very interesting to show, even from a historical basis, how some pretty brilliant Nazi minds had managed to make a home in America and a life for themselves and embed themselves in the system that reveals itself in our movie. The title refers to the Antikythera, which is a kind of, it's still a mysterious object believed to have been built, or many suspect built by Archimedes, that is this kind of heavily geared, almost clock-like mechanism that was found in a Roman ship deep below the sea. And there's been all these assumptions what this thing was built for and why Archimedes built it. And some of the assumptions are that it was some attempt to understand the way time itself works. It was so important to me that John score this film because I think he's the voice of these films. I think his voice, when we talk about kind of golden age cinema and that these movies are kind of a love letter to classic movies, John represents, in our modern world of synthesized scores and kind of pulsing scores, a kind of melodic, full-blown orchestral, old-school scoring style that is rapidly fading. We're trying to make a movie that certainly doesn't run away from what an Indiana Jones adventure should be. A kind of round-the-world adventure, a kind of screwball comedy, meaning gritty action, mystery, real, a nemesis for Indy who represents a threat to him or those he loves, and the mystery of the relic. These are all things that remain consistent across the movies, as well as, of course, Indy's character and many others who we will see again in this picture.